Hello everybody, welcome to Magic Moments Tarot. Let's start off with a prayer and then we're going to get right into it, okay? Deep breaths. O cosmic divinity of all radiance and vibration, soften the ground of our beings and carve out within us a space where your presence can abide. Fill us with your creativity so that we may be empowered to bear the fruit of your mission, so that we bear fruit in accordance with our desires. Endow us with the wisdom to produce and to share what each being needs to grow and to flourish. Untie the tangled threads of destiny that bind us as we release others from the entanglement of past mistakes. Do not let us be seduced by that which will divert us from our true purpose and illuminate the opportunities of the present moment. For you are the ground, the fruitful vision, the birth, the power, and fulfillment, as all are gathered and made whole once again. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Okay, so I moved temporarily to this new location, and it probably, hopefully, the sound will be better because, first of all, there's no one sleeping right now, so I don't have to worry about lowering my voice. And second of all, we don't have the furnace sound in the background to to overpower me. So at least the next couple of messages should be good anyways. Until such a time as I can afford to get some earbuds and all that stuff, yeah, I really apologize. I know that the sound is horrid. I had a new phone and it was better than this one, but unfortunately I've had to go back to this one because the other one broke, and quite mysteriously, actually. I don't know how it managed to happen. So you'll just have to bear with me. I apologize. My channel isn't monetized. I'm not making any money off this, and I don't financially have a lot right now. So yeah, unfortunately there's not a whole lot that I can do about it, okay? So yeah, I'm really sorry guys. I do have welcome donations. If you wanted to donate to the channel, you're more than welcome to do so. The information for that is on my bio on my YouTube page, okay? And yeah, that's all I got to say about that. So let's move on, shall we? I'm going to start off, I think, just doing the overall energy. Actually, before I do that, I had a dream download last night, and I did post about it, but I know a lot of people don't read the posts. Because if I do something in reading, like, most people don't read, okay? I don't know why, but people don't do that a lot nowadays. So I did post about it, but in case you missed it, I had a dream. The dream was really weird. How do I'll shorten it up and then I'll just give you the meaning of it, okay? So the dream was about me moving, and my mother had come along to help me move and had brought 2 lions with her. The lions, who were supposed to be tame, kept attacking myself and my children, okay? They weren't doing any major damage, but I was worried that they would, and they were causing a lot of chaos and upheaval. And as you know, on moving day, it's already chaotic. You don't need, all this extra stuff going on, okay? And I'm trying to move into this place that is already, there's a lot of people that are already there, okay? It's like I was moving into, like, a place that had, like, I don't know, there was, like, stores running out of, like, that were being run out of it and all this kind of stuff. Anyway. So, when I confronted her about that, and I said, look, you brought these, like, why would you bring 2 lions? This is not helpful at all. Like, I feel like you're trying to mess things up because, everything's going haywire right now, and I really could have used help, not someone coming along and bringing 2 lions. Like, who brings 2 lions with them on a fucking moving day, right? And she goes from being this really sweet, innocent-looking woman to all of a sudden she transforms into a wolf, right? And I was just like, what the fuck, right? And she starts growling at me, and anyways, words were said. The gist of it the message that I got out of that this morning from Spirit was that someone has someone in their life who is wanting to weasel their way back into their life, okay? And they're wanting to weasel their way back in by offering some kind of help, some kind of don't know, truce of some kind. They may even offer you a gift, you know, to help you out. Maybe, you know, give you money, or who knows, okay? This person is going to try to come in looking very sweet and very innocent, and everyone around you is going to be fooled. Everyone, absolutely everyone around you is going to be completely fooled, okay? They are going to, you know, they might even get mad at you if you dismiss this person, but you need to do it anyway, okay? Because this person has bad intentions, okay? They do not have good intentions. Not only that, but what I got out of that was that this person may or may not be doing spell work because on you and your children, okay? And I got that because my kids in the dream kept disappearing. And we have a cat. They kept disappearing, and they kept sort of reappearing. And that all kind of stopped when I kicked my mom out and told her, no, you gotta go. I can't have you and 2 freaking lions here on moving day. It's a pain in the ass, right? And anyways, so she left, and then my kids were fine, okay? So what I'm getting is, because they kept disappearing, I feel like someone's doing spell work to interfere with the relationships between you and your children. Interesting. We just got Mama Bear in reverse. So, and Lightworker in reverse. This is someone who works for the dark. Yeah, so this person, again, because they brought a deadly animal with them, okay, that was attacking. Now, mind you, when they were attacking, they seemed to just be playing. Do you know what I mean? But it was causing problems, and it seems like each attack was getting worse, okay? And it felt like someone was going to pass if I didn't do something. So I told her, like I said, I sat down and I was like, look, I don't know what in the hell you're trying to do here, but you're certainly not being helpful. You need to get those lions and get the hell out of here, right? And then it was weird because she transformed into a wolf and started growling, and her eyes went black, and it was just really, really creepy. So I feel like someone here is playing with like the lower realms, okay? They're doing something really nefarious. Someone is trying to, like I said, I feel like they might be using spell work of some kind, or something really subtle where it doesn't look like they're sabotaging the relationship, but they are, you know what I mean? Like maybe they're saying very subtle off the cuff things that sort of don't seem like they're trying to harm, but they are. Do you know what I mean? So someone might be trying to, like I said, trying to negatively influence your relationships, particularly those with your children, okay? Also present in the dream was one of my exes who was working with my mom. So I feel like, again, this person who is doing this to you could be someone that is a family, could be someone who's very close to you, and they could even be working with people that have been in or out of your life, like an ex or an ex-friend. They may have even sent these people in specifically to hurt you, okay? So what I'm saying is this person is wanting to weasel their way back in, and they're going to do it using very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very manipulative ways, okay? So just be wary of that, okay? This person wants to come in, they want to harm, and they want to, again, because of the black eyes, because of the fact that she took the wolf form, because of the fact that she brought lions that are quite deadly, and because of the fact that, what was I going to say? That there's the X energy involved as well, because we've been picking up on a parent or parents who have been working with someone's ex, to do something to them, I really feel like this person might not even want you to be existing on this plane anymore. Okay, so this person might actually be doing death spells of some kind, okay? And they may be doing them on your children as well. Oh, there's two cards. Oh, look at that. Alrighty then. Okay, so, oh God, all these energies are in the reverse. So this person is trying to cause you blockages, okay? They're trying to cause you stagnation. This is Mama Bear in reverse, okay? So this is someone who might have a really bad temper, okay? I'm definitely strong on the mother energy, simply just because of the fact that what I dreamt. Also strong on the Leo energy because there was 2 lions, right? And my mother also is a Leo. We have the light worker in reverse energy, okay? So this is someone who works in the dark. And then we have the cat in the reverse. The cat in the reverse, excuse me, is someone who is a vicious hunter, okay? A vicious hunter, and possibly even someone who has unalived people in the past, okay? This person can seem very cold and aloof at times, but also seem really cuddly. Okay, this is like strong, what I was getting last night was strong chameleon energy. This person is really good at masking who they really are, okay? This person is really good at pretending to be sweet and kind, and that's how most people perceive them, okay? But I feel like you see through that, or you've recently begun to see through that mask, okay? And I feel like this person really does wish you harm, okay? And this person has been wishing you harm for a very, very long time. So I wanted to do a reading on that because I just wanted to get some more specifics as far as this house energy was concerned, you know, especially because they brought the lions to the home, right? And you're trying to move into a new home. So it might have to do with a literal home that they're trying to destroy for you. It might have to do with just your overall home life. Maybe they don't want you to ever feel at home or relaxed, okay? Maybe they don't want you to have a family. Maybe you're going to be meeting someone new soon, okay? And they wish to sabotage that. Like, there's a lot that sort of goes into it. And also, what are the reasons for this, okay? So we're going to be exploring that, okay? And then also exploring this, what the heck is up with this X energy and why are they involved, okay? So that having been said, and I feel like this really confirms it, okay? Because this is all about blockages. This is all about Mama Bear in reverse, okay? So someone who's not only not protecting her children, but possibly attacking, okay? Then we have the Firefly in reverse. This is a light worker, someone who brings light to every room. So in reverse, this is someone who's working with the dark, okay? And the cat is a proficient hunter. Either way, up or down, this cat is a proficient hunter, okay? Now in the upright, this is a proficient hunter who's actually very sweet and cuddly, and they only hunt when they need to, okay? Or they feel they need to. The cat in reverse is like the cat who plays with their meal. You know what I mean? Have you ever seen a cat, you know, in the wild and they're hunting, and they'll play with it and torture their meal forever before they actually eat it? Like, they're really mean. So that's what that's all about, okay? So this is someone who is very, very mean, but someone who appears to be very sweet, very loving, possibly even nurturing and kind, okay? But this is, again, with that chameleon energy. And interesting, too, because I remember a pastor once prophesied over my mother, telling her, he goes, you have chameleon energy. And she says, what do you mean? And he goes, you're constantly transforming into something new in order to fit into different situations, right? And I just found that interesting that when I got up, the first thing I thought of was a chameleon. And I thought, oh, okay, so this is what we're dealing with, is someone who is really good at changing themselves to different situations, okay? What's coming to mind right now, and I don't know why this is coming to mind, but I feel the need to bring it up, is I remember one time being by the pool. We used to have a pool. We lived in a building, and there was 3 buildings, one here, one here, one here, and in the middle there was like this park and a pool, okay? And only the people who lived in the buildings could go in the pool. Well, you couldn't smoke in the pool, and my mom used to have a friend who smoked, so she was sitting outside of the pool, and I was inside the pool gate. And I'll never forget her friend lighting up a cigarette, and then the smoke went over to my mom, and she, she blew it away, and she's like, oh my God, I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to blow that at your face. And I remember my mom saying, it's okay, I love the smell of cigarettes. And I know my mother hates the smell of cigarettes. I mean, she had been bitching about that so many times. She couldn't stand the smell of cigarettes. Do you know what I mean? And the fact that she said that to her, I was like, you lying son of a, are you kidding me right now? Like, she hates the smell of cigarettes. But for some reason, you know what I mean? It was like she would totally change who she was based on the person that she was with. And that was something I learned very early on about my mom. That pastor nailed it with her for sure, 100%. So anyways, that's the kind of person that we're dealing with, okay? So let's move on to, we've done the overall energy. What is going on with, what cards should I pull? You know what, I'm going to pull out my tarot deck and see if we can find out what is the reason for this. What is the reason that this parent is wanting to attack children, their own grandchildren too, by the way, because if this is a parent, and I feel like very strongly that it is, then they're attacking, then that means they're wanting to attack your children, who is their own grandchildren. So why? Why would they do that? Who does that? Positivity, freedom, fun, success, good luck, self-expression, joy, enthusiasm, happiness, truth. They don't like how happy and positive you are. They don't like your light. They don't like your light? That is ridiculous. They don't like how free you are. They feel stuck in their life, and they don't like how free you are. They don't like how optimistic and joyful you are. You've been through a lot, and yet you're still this happy-go-lucky person, and they don't like that. Pisses them off. Wow, that is really fucking sad. I'm sorry, but that is just, that's pathetic. You could be the same way if you put a little effort into it, just saying. All right, so someone is in like a really happy vibe. Maybe you have a really good relationship with your children, or you did, or you know what I mean? It says, I shine my light on the world around me. Yeah, they can't stand your light. And my radiance attracts more success. They don't like your light. They don't like how you are talented. Maybe you have like a lot of talents, okay? Maybe they don't like that you're so talented. Maybe they don't like that everything that you touch turns to gold, okay? Maybe you're one of those people who, whenever you sort of put your mind to something, it does well. Okay, and then we have unemployment, frustration, adversity, spiritual awareness, and faith restored. Okay, you may have gone through a period of extreme poverty, okay? You may have gone through a lot of adversity, you may have gone through a lot of frustrating periods in your life, a lot of trials and tribulations, okay? And yet you are spiritually aware, and maybe those things that you went through actually restored your faith, okay? Maybe instead of going dark when presented with all these trials and tribulations, you went towards the light, okay? And maybe that pisses them off because maybe they were the ones sending in those obstacles. Maybe they're the ones that were trying to do these things to you, and it pisses them off that all it did was make you stronger, okay? So again, I feel like this person has been doing this for a long time. Ooh, death card on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like this person not only wants death for, oh, look at that. Yeah, again, this person, they don't like that you have had good relationships with your children. There's too many cards, Spirit. They don't like that you had good relationships with your children despite all the crap that you've been through. They didn't like that your children were so well adjusted, so smart, so capable. They didn't like your children. They didn't like that all the stuff that they put you through just made you a better parent or made you a better person. They don't like that despite all the crap that you've been through, despite the financial hardships, despite, you know, being homeless or going without, despite all this crap that you've been, it didn't make you into a worse person. It actually just made you stronger. And that pisses them the freak off. Oh my God. Ace of Swords, that's confirmation first of all. But now we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. And we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Refusing to compromise or give in. Stubborn, rigid, last one standing. And then we have intellectual inability, failure, hostility, lack of ideas. Yeah, you refused to give up, and this person is running out of ideas. They don't know what else to do. They're pissed off. They're pissed off because they feel like they've tried everything to ruin you, and not only has it not worked, it's actually restored your faith and made you stronger and a better person. And they're ticked. They're ticked off. And they're running out of ideas. They feel stupid. You've made them feel stupid. Maybe this is something they've done in the past and it's worked out. Okay? Ooh, yeah, they feel trapped in their circumstances. They feel cornered. They feel victimized by your victory. They feel as though they're being punished. This person might go to jail. I'm getting strong jail vibes because I keep looking down at these cards. I keep looking down at these cards, and now I'm looking at this one, and all I'm seeing is jail cell and like two hands. You know what I mean? So this person might end up going to jail for some reason, and this might be their karma for doing this, okay? I don't know why they're going to jail, but that might be what is happening as part of their karma, okay? Now, this jail might have something to do with what they've done to you. It might not, but either way, they're going. You know what I mean? Okay, so what is this energy all about with the boyfriend, okay, and the moving spirit? What does this have to do with the moving and the boyfriend? This person is feeling a lot of anxiety and terror right now. Okay, so the boyfriend issue, this boyfriend is someone who had you in a third party, okay? Someone who was cheating on you. This person broke your heart. And you overcame it. And I feel like this person, I really feel like this person was sent in by this parent, this parental figure, okay? I feel like this person was sent in purposely to hurt you, and you overcame it. And not only did you overcome it, but it made you into a better person, a stronger person. And you still remained optimistic. And this person is like, how in the fuck are you remaining, excuse my French, are you remaining optimistic after going through all of this crap, right? Like, they just don't understand it. They don't understand it because they haven't done any work on themselves. They spent all their time resenting you and no time at all trying to heal themselves. And if they just focused on healing themselves, then they would understand where it is and why. But this person has to be an idiot and spend all their time focusing on someone else and focusing on everything outside of them instead of looking inward. And then they wonder why they're so miserable. Like, geez, I wonder why. Yeah, acting out, lack of energy, lack of ideas. This person doesn't know what to do. They feel helpless. They're having a lot of anxiety right now, okay? Because they feel like they don't know what is left. They don't know what to do. This person, exactly, look at this. This person is going through bad luck right now, okay? Upheaval, disorder, external forces, lack of control, disruption, unwelcome change, delays, and setbacks. Oh my God. Okay, so this person is having bad luck. And what are they having bad luck in? They're having bad luck in this battle. Okay? And it said, like, this card is all about defeat, surrender, change. They feel like they're defeated by you and they're going to have to walk away. And interesting too, because it says underhanded behavior, deception, lack of communication, aggression, bullying, intimidation, abuse, violence, crime, rape, murder, assault. This person didn't want you on this plane anymore. Okay? They did a lot to try and end your life, and they feel like they have been defeated. And who is this person that we're talking about? We're talking about a King of Wands in reverse. Lies, deviousness, prejudice, a liar or devious person, one whose main focus is self-promotion. So this person, again, with the wands in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse is a dark practitioner. So this is someone who was doing spell work. This is someone who was playing around with voodoo, hoodoo, freaking who knows, whatever the hell they're doing, okay? They were doing some badass shit to try and bring you down, and it hasn't worked. As a matter of fact, you're doing better. Bad luck is on their side. The Wheel of Fortune is on your side because you've released all this pain. You let go of all of that, and you're doing really well. You're in this positive energy, and they just don't understand how it's possible. They don't understand how it's possible. They're pissed off. This liar, this devious person, they don't get it. They don't understand. And this also could represent the energy of this ex, okay? This ex could be working with them, or they could have sent this ex in. And maybe this ex was working with them because of the fact that they had you in a third party. They did all kinds of stuff to break your heart. And you, as far as they're concerned, you didn't mourn the loss of the relationship enough. They don't feel like you were sad enough. They don't feel like you cried enough. They don't feel like you, how do I put this? Yeah, they just don't feel like you were sad enough. They don't understand how you were able to move on and do so well because they really thought that they crushed you, okay? Now, funny thing is that actually may be true. This relationship, the end of this relationship may have actually worked as a catalyst for you to literally raise your frequency. This relationship, the ending of this relationship might have been sort of, for lack of a better way of putting it, the straw that broke the camel's back, right? So this might have actually propelled you forward into your light energy, and it may have even helped with the ascension process if you identify with that, okay? So not only did this person send spell work at you to cause stagnation in your life, to cause poverty in your life, to cause problems after problems after problems, to put wedges in your relationships between yourself and your children or the rest of your family, okay? To possibly even get you unhoused, okay? To cause all these problems in your life. I mean, you may have actually gone through abuse. You may have been raped. You may have been the victim of crimes, okay? And none of it worked. None of it managed to dim your light, and they're pissed the frig off, okay? Not only that, but this person, because they had you in a third-party situation, they know that they picked the wrong person now, okay? This person may have picked the other person over you, and they know now that they've picked the wrong person. And in doing so, that has made them feel trapped as well, because now we have this trapped energy, right? So now they feel trapped in this relationship, and they're pissed off because nothing is working out as they were promised. Wow, as they were promised. So this parental figure may have promised them that everything was going to work out. They may have said this because they've done it before and it worked before, but it hasn't worked this time, okay? It didn't work this time. And now they want you gone from the planet. This person wants you gone. They do not like you. They do not want you here anymore. Okay, so they don't want you here anymore. Again, why would they bring a boyfriend into it though? Like, I don't understand. So is it simply because they were traumatized and they don't like how untraumatized you are? No. Earth angel. They don't like that you're an earth angel. They don't like, wow. They just don't like your light. It has nothing to do with you or anything that you've done. They don't like your light. They don't like how happy you always are in your relationships. They don't like how you always sort of have this inner calm. They don't like how you have such a wonderful perspective on things. They don't like how peaceful you are, how balanced you are. They just don't like you. This is a parent who is jealous of you, okay? They're jealous of you, they're jealous of your calling, they're jealous of your spiritual favor. They just don't like your light. They don't like it at all, not one little bit. That is really freaking sad. So you're telling me that these people brought an earth angel into their family line, okay? This is someone who comes into your family line to fix things. This is someone who comes into your family line to remove generational curses. This is someone who comes into your family line to help you, to better your family, to better your bloodline, to rescue hundreds, if not thousands of people that have come before you and take them out of this generational prison that has been caused. And they treated them like they didn't like them because they didn't like their light. They treated this earth angel like crap. What's wrong with these people, man? I tell you, some days I don't understand why people are the way that they are. I really and truly do not. So this person comes along offering the gift of helping you overcome generational trauma. And instead of letting this person help you overcome generational trauma, you go out of your way to traumatize them and then ruin their life. And then your life starts to go to shit and you can't understand why. You can't understand why you're miserable. Really? You can't understand that. It never ceases to amaze me how stupid people can be sometimes. And I'm sorry. I know that's judgmental, spirit, but that's the way it freaking is. I'm sorry, but that's a fact. That is not even judgment. That's just a fact, okay? If you're going to do something like that, that's just stupid. I'm sorry. It is. It's just stupid. It's ignorant. It's stupid. It's... Wow. I'm absolutely blown away. Okay, so this is what we've gotten, okay? I'm going to pull out the numbers. I'm going to do some ABCs and 1, 2, 3s and see if we can't get some more specifics here, okay? Interesting. 19 and 10. My birthday is October 19th. So we have the numbers 14, 19, and 10. Someone could be born in the month of October. Someone could be born on the 19th of a month or the 14th of a month. Take those numbers as they resonate. I am going to grab these ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. Get right into it. You know what also amazes me is how it is that this person puts you in a third-party situation and they feel victimized by you because you didn't mourn them enough. You didn't cry enough. Like, it's so stupid. Oh, my Atlanta. Okay, do you know what else I just got? I just got, too, that this parent might have told them that this is what you did to them. Okay? So if someone walked away from you and you couldn't really figure out why, that would be why. I'm hearing or both. Okay, so this person could have had you in a third-party situation but thought that you had them in a third-party situation. And so they left you for the third party. And now they feel stupid. Oh, that is stupid. I'm sorry, but it is. Wow, okay. Man, yeah, it's okay. So definitely someone's ex is involved in this situation. They might be a man, okay? Okay, we have the number 0, the number 3, the number 6, the number 8, someone's birthday could be in June, someone's birthday could be in March, someone's birthday could be in August. Someone's birthday could be on the 3rd, 6th, or 8th of a month. Someone's birthday could also be on the 30th of a month. We have the number 4. Okay, I just got a solid yes in my ear when I said 30th of a month, so I don't know what that means. Okay, so someone's birthday could also be in April or September. Someone, oh, sugar. Someone could be born on the 14th, 19th, 10th, 3rd, 30th, 6th, 4th, 8th, or 9th of a month. Someone's birthday could be in October, in March, June, August, September, or April. Okay, take those numbers as they resonate for you. Someone could also be born in the 90s. We have 98, 90, 93, 96, 94. Someone's birthday could be in the 80s, or someone could be born in the 80s, okay? We have 80, 83, 86, 84, 89. Someone could be born in the 60s as well. We have 63, 60, 68, 69, and 64. Someone could be born in the 40s, okay? 40, 43, 46, 48, or 49. Or someone could be those ages, okay? So someone could be 30, 36, 34, 38, 39 in this energy, or those ages could be significant. Someone could be 46, 43, 40, or 48 in this, or 49 in this energy, or those ages could be significant. I'm not going to bother with the 90s. I feel like that's moot, okay? So again, take those numbers as they resonate for your situation. Let me know what you think, okay? I'm going to move those over here and start. The name Dave could be significant. I'm getting Quincy, Sierra, Cheryl, Chris, Fiona, Dan, Daniel, Danielle, Danny. I'm getting Diane or Diana. I'm getting Cindy, Linda, Lynn or Leanne, Lisa, Eva, Evie, Eva or Evie. I'm getting evil. I really feel like this person, possibly this parent or the ex or both, are really operating in dark energies. Like, I mean, these people could be possessed, okay? Like literally possessed. They could be carrying dark entities with them. Okay, I'm getting the name Dean or Dylan, Darren. The name Gary could be significant. Glenn. The name Wesley. The name Leslie. The name Vera could be significant. I'm getting Lass, L-A-S-S, so someone could be, I think, Scottish. They refer to girls as lasses. I'm getting Bill. Someone could be named Bill or Will, Billy, Willie, William. The name Wendy or Wendell could be significant. Brenda or Brendan could be significant. Brad could be significant. The name Harley could be significant, or someone could drive a Harley. I'm getting bum. Someone in this energy could be a bum. Like, you know, kind of like a mooch. They're constantly asking people, you know, for money or for whatever. I'm getting Cynthia. I'm getting Velma or Wilma. I'm hearing Narcissus. Narcissus? Narcissus? I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. But that was like, I believe Narcissus is, it was some sort of like lore. There's some sort of lore. I don't know if it was like Greek mythology or fucking Shakespeare. I have no idea. But there's a story about someone named Narcissus, who couldn't look away from their own image because they were so beautiful, and something ended up happening to them. I don't know. So I'm getting like strong vanity or narcissistic energy here, okay? This person could really not like you because maybe they're aging and you represent, maybe you're really pretty or maybe you're really handsome, and maybe this person is jealous of your youthfulness, okay? Because maybe they used to be the one who got all the attention and now they're not getting it anymore. Now everybody's paying attention to you, okay? Which again, wouldn't you be happy to have kids that are beautiful? Wouldn't you be like, oh my God, look at my daughter, she's so beautiful. Look at my son, he's so handsome. Like, wouldn't you be happy? Like, I just don't understand people whose minds work this way. It's ridiculous, really. Okay, so I'm getting the name Rona, Rena, Reba. Someone could be really into country music, or someone could have red hair. Yvonne. Yeah, Yvonne or Ivania or Ivana could be significant. Yeah, friends. Someone wanting to come in and pretend to be your friend or something. But I'm seeing fiend. Yeah, this person, someone has really, they do not have good intentions for you. You need to, if they're in the past, if you've cut someone off, you've blocked them out of your life, if they're, leave them there, okay? If they're in the past, they're there for a reason, leave them there, okay? I'm getting the name Chris or Chrissy, Christine, Christopher, Christian. Could be significant. The name Selma could be significant. Sienna could be, or Sierra could be significant. Sandy or Sade. Maybe someone was really into like oh my God, really into like 90s R&B music, okay? Maybe they really like Sade. I'm getting the name Dale. Dane, maybe someone is Danish in this energy, okay? Or have Danish descendants. Getting New York City could be significant, or New York. Delaware could be significant. Denver could be significant. Cincinnati could be significant. Sweden could be significant. Someone could be Swedish, or maybe you live in Sweden, or you're traveling to Sweden, or have Swedish in your genealogical background. The name Lonnie could be significant. The name Laura or Laurel could be significant. The name Lenny could be significant. Did I say Sandra? Sandra, Sandy? Yeah, I think I said that already. Serena could be significant. Sarah could also be significant. Vanessa could be significant. Nevaeh could be significant. Nevaeh is also heaven backwards, so that could be significant, okay? So someone could, like I said, could be really operating out of a very demonic energy, okay? I'm hearing Inverness, okay? Inverness. I don't know where that is. I feel like it's a Gaelic country. It feels Gaelic, like Scottish or Irish or something. I don't know. Take it as it resonates for you guys, okay? Washington, D.C. could be significant. Geneva could be significant, or someone could be Genovian. Or maybe, again, that's in your genealogical background, okay? Something might be significant about DNA. I'm hearing like Maury, like Maury. So someone might be getting like a DNA test done on a child, okay? Something about I'm hearing doctored, okay? So someone may have doctored some DNA samples, like somehow or another someone's DNA reading was wrong. That's really messed up. Okay. Like maybe they took samples of the wrong person or something. I'm seeing, like, what I'm seeing is a parent taking the sample off a different child, like a child that they know is this person's, or someone that they know is this person's. You know what I mean? And doing it for like another child, okay? But saying that it's the first child. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, something like that. So if you're okay, so it would probably have to be the mother doing that, because I mean, there's no doubt who the mother is. There's never any doubt who the mother is, but there is doubt who the father is, okay? So if you're a dad out there and you've got a DNA test done of one of your children, and maybe your ex did it, okay, to prove to you that they were yours or whatever, because you had your doubts, okay? It is highly possible that they doctored this test by getting another child tested, okay? So yeah, I would just, maybe next time you have them, get a hair sample yourself, or, spit sample, whatever, right? And do your own DNA test, just to be sure. I'm getting the name Candace or Candy. I'm getting Cinna. I don't know if that's someone's name, Cinna, or a nickname or something. Jacinda could be significant. The name Anne or Annie could be significant. The name Warren could be significant. I'm getting Windy City. That's, Windy City is what? The hell city is Windy City? What's the Windy City? Oh, for F. Chicago. Chicago could be significant. Virginia could be significant. West Virginia could be significant. Ontario could be significant. Someone's son could be significant, okay? Someone's son could end up being questioned about something. I'm seeing question. The name Jen, Jennifer, Jenny, could be significant. I'm seeing gender as well, okay? So maybe someone's going to be going to a gender reveal soon. If the baby's not born yet, I'm wondering if the baby is yours. I don't know. You know, I kind of feel sorry for guys in that sense. It's really not fair that so many people have to not know. Do you know what I mean? And then to develop relationship with these children and they're not even yours, like that's got to be, to find out, sorry, that they're not even, that's got to be incredibly painful. I couldn't imagine. I'm getting Dana, okay, for Donna. I'm getting dicey or dice, something about a roll of the dice. Someone wants to take a roll of the dice. I'm getting dying. Someone in this energy might pass away because of what they've done. I'm getting waves. Okay, water might be significant. Something about a beach might be significant. Georgia could be significant. Newark could be significant. British Columbia could be significant. The name Ben could be significant. Benjamin. Benny. Someone's animal could be significant, okay? I'm seeing dog. The name Ava could be significant. Danica or an Annika or Anise or something like that. Anise, Anis. Enid could be significant, or Enos, something. I don't know what I'm seeing. It came and then it went so quick. The name Eric or Erica or Aaron could be significant. The name Bindi or, yeah, Bindi could be significant, or Bindi could be significant. Hindi, Hindu. Someone could be Hindu in this energy, okay? The name Sven could be significant. The name Lewis could be significant. Excuse me. The name Larry could be significant. The name Charlie or Charles or Charlene could be significant. The name Sion could be significant. The ocean could be significant. I'm getting New Brunswick. New Brunswick could be significant. Newfoundland could be significant. The name Gina could be significant. Lena or Leanne, I think I said that already. Lana could be significant as well. I'm hearing O'Neill. O'Neill. Maybe that's someone's last name. That would be Irish, wouldn't it? O'Neill? I don't know. Australian could be, or yeah, someone could be from Australia or Australian in their backgrounds. Iceland, someone could be from Iceland in this energy, or again, maybe they're Icelandic in background. Or someone, maybe ice is significant. Maybe your ice maker is broken. Horus could be significant. The god Horus. Or maybe your name is Horus. Maybe someone is from Egypt, or maybe you have Egyptian ancestry. I'm hearing Sudan, the Sudan. So someone could be from the Sudan. Maybe you're going to be traveling there soon. Maybe you watched a documentary on it recently. Something like that is significant. I'm seeing senator, like a senator might be significant. I'm hearing Angie or Angela could be significant. I'm also seeing angel. So again, with this earth angel energy, someone may actually be an incarnate earth, like an angel who came down here to help out. Okay? Maybe you're part of the Pleiadian Angel Collective, okay? You could be a messenger of some kind. I'm hearing will not coalesce. So someone is just like refusing to keep up appearances, or refusing to stick to the narrative, refusing to just, you know, go along with what everybody's doing, what everybody's saying. Yeah, someone is just refusing to coalesce. I'm getting England as well. Someone could be English in this energy. I'm hearing Uganda. Welsh. Someone in this energy could be Welsh. Something significant there's something significant could happen on Wednesday or a Wednesday. The name Bess or Beth, Bethany or Elizabeth could be significant. Did I say Lisa yet? Lisa could be significant. Let me see. The name Carrie could be significant. The name Maury or Marnie could be significant. Barney could also be significant. Thinking of that big purple dinosaur I'd like to punch in the face. I don't know about any of you guys, if you had children when Barney was big, and I think he's probably still is in the baby community. I don't know. My kids loved him. I had a very unfair and unreal hatred of this dinosaur. Like, it just drove me bananas. I know way too many of his songs still. I couldn't stand watching it. I was so happy when the kids got over that. I was like, oh my God, thank God. Couldn't take it. Drove me nuts. I don't know about y'all, but I just, yeah, I couldn't stand it. San Francisco could be significant. Reno, Nevada could be significant, or Nevada could be significant. Something about an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement, okay? Someone could have signed an NDA of some kind, prohibiting them from speaking about something. And just so everybody knows, if you're watching this, an NDA never covers criminal activity. Never. It's illegal to even try and type one up that covers criminal activity. So someone's doing something that you know is against the law, no NDA is going to protect that person. You can speak out about that, okay? You're never going to get sued over it. They can try, but it certainly ain't going to work. This person is going to jail, okay? There's no such thing as an NDA covering criminal activity, okay? So just so you're aware, don't let them try and fool you into that shit. A lot of people don't report things because they're like, oh, my NDA. No, NDAs do not cover criminal activity. They do not. You cannot be prosecuted for breaching a non-disclosure agreement when they're committing a crime. And the information that you're giving leads to the prosecution of that crime. They cannot, there's nothing they can do about that, okay? There's nothing. If you're reporting something and it's criminal activity, your NDA is automatically nulled and void, okay? New Jersey could be significant. I'm hearing Nibiru. Something about Nibiru, a planet. Something about someone might be reptilian in this energy, or something. I'm getting something about Nibiru and something about reptilian. Again, just very demonic vibes off of this, okay? Though I'm not saying that every reptilian is bad, because there are many different races, I believe, and I know that not all of them are bad, okay? So let's try not to be too prejudiced. I concede that there are definitely those out there that are, but I just don't believe in my heart that it's possible that they're all bad, okay? I believe there's good and bad in everything, and that's the truth I wish to live in and wish to aspire to, okay? So that's what I choose to believe, okay? I could be very wrong, I don't know. But that's just not what I choose to believe. The name Ron, Ronald, Ronnie could be significant. The name Don, Donald, Donnie could also be significant. I'm getting something about an ova or ovulating or something like that. Someone could be pregnant in this energy. I'm seeing girl. Okay, so you could be having a girl. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. Could be wrong, I don't know. But I'm seeing girl. I'm seeing the name Avery. 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 I'm seeing chronic. I'm hearing chronic fatigue. Okay? Someone in this energy could be doing spell work to cause you to be chronically fatigued, or someone could have chronic fatigue syndrome. Again, I'm not a doctor. Please take that up with your doctor or professional before taking any advice from me, because I don't know how to help you with that. A lot of people are like, oh, you know, God will help me, da 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 da. And I'm like, you know, I think of that story where God sends this person who's, they're sitting on top of a house and there's a huge flood coming, and they're getting, their roof isn't very tall, and the flood is threatening to overtake them. And, you know, a person in a boat comes along and they say, no, we're waiting for God. And so the boat takes off, and then someone comes along in a canoe and he's like, you know, jump in, I can help you. He says, no, I'm waiting for God. And someone in a helicopter comes in and lowers a ladder to him and says, come on, hop on. He says, no, I'm waiting for God to save me, right? And then the person ends up drowning. The water overtakes him. He goes up to heaven. He asks God, how come you didn't, you know, save me? And God's like, I sent you a helicopter. I sent you a boat. I sent you a canoe. Like, what the hell do you want from me, right? And that's how I feel about doctors as well. Okay, they're here to help. They're not, I mean, don't get me started on the pharmaceutical industry and the lack of help that we actually get at the end of the day when it comes to a lot of things. But I do believe that they are genuinely here to try to help. It's what they're being taught that's not necessarily helpful, okay? The way that the industry is run. But I do believe there is a lot of things that they can do to help. So again, take it up with them. If you don't like what they're telling you, go and see a naturopath. Go and, you know, there's many other people that you can see or talk to before listening to a freaking psychic about this stuff, okay? Again, also, this is a collective read. This is not an individual read. If you want something done personally, then you have to contact me for a personal reading. The information for that is in my bio, okay? And again, always go and speak to a doctor, a nurse practitioner, a counselor, a therapist, a naturopath, anyone who's qualified before taking any health advice from a psychic, okay? I'm getting the name Mary or Marilyn or Miriam as well, okay? Or Muriel. Something might be significant about Mercury, oh my God, Mercury retrograde, or Mercury poisoning of some kind could be significant. Someone's views are about to go up, so someone on this might have a channel of some kind, okay? Your views are about to go up significantly. I'm getting the name Nicole, or Ashley, or Ainsley. The name Bryn, or Brinkley, something like that. I don't know what I'm seeing. It came in and now it's gone. I'm sorry, guys. Didn't catch it fast enough. A dancer could be significant. Someone in this energy could be a dancer. I'm hearing you're in danger, girl. So someone could be in danger. Make sure to be, don't live in a fear state, but at the same time, make sure to protect yourself, okay? Don't be stupid. Don't be walking out at, you know, nighttime by yourself and all that kind of stuff, okay? Denver, Colorado could be significant. Pennsylvania could also be significant. That's what I'm getting. Michigan could be significant. Something could be significant about the DA, the district attorney. I'm getting YMCA. Not sure why I'm getting that. I'm getting DINK, okay? Dual income, no kids. So a couple could be significant. getting the U of G. University of Georgia, maybe? I'm getting Southwest. Something is significant about the Southwest, or maybe someone is from the Southwest. I'm hearing riding the rails, okay? Whatever that means to you guys, I have no idea. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. I hope that that was helpful for you guys, okay? I hope that confirmed for you what you may have already intuitively suspected, okay? If you guys liked my reading, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe on your way out. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does a whole lot for my channel, okay? I love you guys. I hope you have a really great night. Be good. Have fun. Bye.